What's up, y'all? It's your girl, I Am Destiny, the one and only I Am Destiny. Y'all, do y'all like the intro? Tell me if y'all like the intro, because I did last night, I was on the phone with my cousin, and I was telling her, like, I don't have an intro right now, and I need to make up an intro or whatever. She was giving me intro ideas, and then she told me, well, then I made up that. Well, she wasn't even giving me intro ideas first. She was just listening to what I was saying. So then I made up that, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use that for my next video. So let me know if y'all like the intro, or if y'all think I should make another intro. But anyway, y'all, hey y'all, welcome back. First of all, let me say thank y'all for 70 something subscribers. I got like 73 subscribers now. I think I got around there. Then on my last video, I got 70 views. Thank you guys. Thank you for the people who were shouting out my page. Thank you for everybody who watched the video. Just thank you, y'all. Anybody who watched that video, thank you. Anybody that subscribed, thank you. Appreciate you. But anyway, y'all, so today's video is going to be a story time on how I met my light-skinned best friend, aka Sayana. She is my ride or die, my backbone, my lifeline. I love that girl forever. That's my heart. Like I said in my last video, that's my heart. Like, forever will be my heart. Yeah, this is a story time on how I met her. Now, let me put a little disclaimer. I'm not going to be saying no names in this story time, because there's some people included in this story time that we done cut off. And I'm not going to say no names. I would, because I'm Destiny. But I'm not going to say no names. I'm just going to, I'm just going to give y'all a little brief summary on how I met this little girl. And hopefully this video is long enough for me to put out, because I don't want to put a short, like, I ain't gonna say a short story time, but it's like a too short of a story time, whatever. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that y'all already know. And we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Okay, y'all, so I met this girl in 6th grade. This was like the beginning of the 6th grade year. Now, before she met me and before I met her, I didn't know who this little girl was. I didn't know that she even existed. I didn't even know what a Sayana was, because I never met a girl with that name. But anyway, so we get to the school, whatever. We in middle school. We in 6th grade. I'm in math class, and one of the girls that was in her little trio was in the same class as me, and I'm sitting right next to her, because I think we was in like last name order, and her last name started with a J. My last name starts with a J too. I'm not gonna say no names. Her last name started with J, my last name started with J, so we sat next to each other, whatever. We was playing this game in math class with our favorite teacher, y'all. That ended up to be my favorite teacher. You're a math teacher and you're a male, you know exactly who you is. That was everybody's favorite teacher, bro. Everybody stayed in that class. Everybody loved him. Like, he was just a cool teacher. But anyway, so we in that class, whatever, we playing this game, like, the person will state some facts about you, and mind you, this is the beginning of the school year. So the person will state some facts about themselves, like, say he said something about a car. I think he had a Challenger. Yeah, he had a Challenger. He would have the ball. It was like a ball, right? And then he would pass to the next person, and they would have to say something that they learned about that person, and then say something about themselves, if that makes sense. And then you would pass the ball, and then the person would have to do the same thing. Hopefully that makes sense to y'all, but basically that's the game that we was playing or whatever. So I'm sitting next to, I wasn't next to the teacher, but the teacher was like sitting in front of the class, and I'm the next desk. So he passed by to me, and I said something that I learned about him, and I said something about myself. And I'm doing my video. I'm doing my video.
Wait, you started video now?
Yes. So, what was I finna say? But yeah, so I did it to I did mine, and then I passed it to the girl or whatever. So then she said something about me or whatever, and then after we played that little game, we didn't even do nothing else in that class. But I remember I just started talking to her, because I remember I said something about my favorite pet or something, or like I like pets, I like dogs or something like that, because I think my dog was my lock screen at that time. And she was like, oh, I like dog, that's your dog, or something like that. Like, it was something like that. I forgot exactly what the conversation was about, but it was something like that. Anyway, so fast forward to the end of the class, whatever, the bell rang, we all in the hallway. She like, let me introduce you to my friends, let me show you my friends, or something like that. Mind you, to be honest, I did not want to meet these little girls, because I didn't know them And I'm not the type of person, like, sometimes I pick and choose when I want to be social. Sometimes I don't want to be social, and sometimes I do want to be social. And at that moment, I really didn't want to be social. I didn't care if it was the beginning of the school year or not. I didn't want to be social at that. I didn't want to be social. I didn't want to really meet new people at that time. And don't mind this bump in the middle of my forehead. We're not going to speak on that. But anyway, yeah, so I didn't want to be social at that time. So I'm just like, okay. She take me to her friends, and mind you, we only have 5 minutes to like actually get, we only have 5 minutes to be in the hallway and get to class. After I got used to the school or whatever, I was late to class every day. Even like the beginning of the school year, I was late to class a lot. But anyway, so she bring me and meet me to her friends or whatever. We just talking or whatever. She like, this is, I'm gonna put my best friend name in it because that's my best friend. But the other girl, I'm gonna name her Beaver. This is Beaver and Sayana. So I'm just like, hey, whatever. First of all, y'all, let me say this. Sayana did not like me the first time that she met me. She did not like me. I never had an opinion on Sayana because how she talked to me. Like when I first met her, she said, hey, and I just said hey to both of them or whatever. Then we all went to class. Like that's really all. Because I didn't really have a conversation with them or whatever. So anyway, fast forward a couple weeks, we started walking in the hallways together and all. Like we was all just like a group. Like we was a group. Like you would not see me without 2 of them or all of them, or you wouldn't see me without 1 of them. Like, and it's like if we didn't like one girl, we all didn't like one girl. That's how it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? We have a little group or whatever. That's how we was. Like, we was actually tight. It's crazy that it only came down to 2 of us. But, you know, we was actually tight. Like, when we first all met and when the girl introduced me to them, we all clicked very soon. Fast forward to me and Sayana. We ended up being in music together. We ended up being in this music class together. Now, mind you, this music class was crazy, bruh. We ran that classroom. The teacher did not have no control over us. We was laughing all the time. Just listening to music and all. Like, so before me and Sayana started just becoming each other's best friends, we all was best friends. Like, we all was saying we was best friends. It was me, Beaver, the other girl, and Sayana. We was all best friends. It was all 4 of us at first. So then me and Sayana got mad close. Like, I don't even know how. I guess because like we had 2 classes together. We had music and dance together. And me and Sayana just got mad close. Like we got so close, y'all would not understand. Like we just was talking in every class we was together. We was talking in the hallway. Sometimes you would just see me and her. Like, without the other 2 girls, it would just be me and her talking. Like, we made our own separate friends without the group. Like, we would have friends between us 2, and they wouldn't be included in that. Like, we made college plans in middle school with us 2 and all. So then I guess, I don't know if the girls got jealous of that. I don't know what exactly happened between them. But one girl, we're going to start on her first because she was the first one that we fell out with. But it was a lot of times that we fell out with them and we like started being cool again, and then we fell out again because it was just a lot. So anyway, y'all, before I even get into the reason why you fell out, I'm gonna give y'all some real weird things that they was just doing. Like, so the first girl that we fell out with, she was I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, she was a whole follower. Like, okay, I know we in a group, like we're in a group, we best friends or whatever, we best friends, whatever you want to call it, yeah, we in a group and all, but she wanted to follow everything we was doing. Me and Sayana, we made a college list. I forgot exactly the list, but we wanted to go to Harvard. If we didn't get in Harvard, we was going to go to I think Spelman was the last on our list. Now me and Sayana is going to Spelman most definitely, but Spelman was last on our list. That's what I do remember. I forgot the in between. But anyway, so we made a college list, right? So then the girl, she started to insert herself in that list. Me and Sayana made that list together by ourselves. Ain't nobody else came in and made that list with us saying, oh, I want to go to this college too, or put in no colleges for that list. Me and Sayana made that list together by ourselves. So then she was like, I remember we was in music, and the music, it was a substitute for the music teacher. So we was telling her about our college list, and then she come out of nowhere saying, I was like, me and Sayana made a whole college list. We was telling her about the college list and telling her what colleges was on our list or whatever. And she came out of nowhere and was like, yeah, I made the list too. Baby, no, you was not. You was never in no list with us. Me and Sayana just looked at each other like, we didn't even say nothing because we didn't want to embarrass old girl in front of that teacher. But we just looked at each other like, baby, you was not on that list. And we took that personal because we made that list by ourselves. We made that list for us and the college journey that we want to go on and the colleges that we wanted to apply to when we graduated high school. Baby, you was never nowhere on that list ever. Like, we never established that you even made up a college that went on that list. So I'm very much confused. We talked about the list, like we talked about it in front of her, and she probably made a few comments about it or said something about a college, but baby, you never put no colleges into that list like me and Sayana did. So we just looked at each other like, baby, when was you a part of that list? When was you a part of our list? So that's one thing she did that we really did not like. Another thing she did was lie. She lied to both of them. Was really liars. Both of the girls we fell out with, they was both liars. They was both followers, and they both did stuff for attention. They did a lot of stuff for attention. So then I remember one day we were just like, okay, we realized that she was a follower and the weird stuff she was doing. I can't remember all the weird stuff she was doing, but it was just too much. Like, she was just weird. Like, it was giving very much follower weird. It was giving all of that. Like, it was too much. Like, we're not finna sit up here and do this with you. So anyway, so long story short, we cut her off. I ain't gonna lie, we started being friends again. We started being cool again. We didn't even talk the situation out. We just all started talking again or whatever. So when we cut her off, it was still us three. It was still me, Beaver, and Sayana. We was still tight. We was still close or whatever. Now let me tell y'all what the other girl started doing. She just started lying about stupid stuff. If we your best friends, why do you have to lie to us? She started lying about everything, y'all. It was like, y'all would get so irritated if y'all knew what she was lying about. This girl was lying about everything. Literally everything. And then I ain't even gonna say what I want to say on this camera, but she was very much delusional over this one ugly frog. He looked so terrible. Like, he was terrible. It was actually two of them she was talking to. It was a Mexican one and a black one. They both was ugly, and she was delusional over both of them. Like, it was not giving what it was supposed to give. But anyway, then, like, she was a follower too, and then she just started doing stuff for attention. And I remember one time, y'all, she was wearing this crop top. I think her mom told her she have to wear a shirt under it, or we were just like, if you wear it to school, wear a shirt under it. You know what I'm saying? Because it showed like it showed a lot. It showed like a lot. And you know, your friend, you're gonna want to look out for your friend, because you don't want no boys touching up on her and doing stuff. She the type that she will wear something like that just so she can get attention from boys or get attention from anybody. Like, she wants attention. That's what she's going, if she wants attention, that's what she really going to try to get, and that's what she really did. First of all, she came to school with a shirt on. That's the thing that really got us, because she came to school with a shirt on, right? Now, the dance, if you was in dance class, there was a dance locker room that you could go into. She either went in the bathroom or the dance locker room, I don't know, but she came back with no shirt under that crop top. And I'm like, me and Sayana looked, and we was like, did she have a shirt on? So then Sayana went over there and was like, why don't you have a shirt on under you had a shirt on earlier? And then she was like, did you take it off? Sayana asked her, did you take it off? This is when the lion came in. She was like, no, I never took it off. What are you talking about? I never took off my shirt. I never took off the shirt under the crop top. Then she gonna say, I never had a shirt on. Baby, now you're trying to make me feel like I'm stupid or I'm hallucinating, because baby, I know you had a shirt under that crop top. Why are you taking off your shirt when you know that crop top showed too much? Why would you take off your shirt? Like, why do you want people to see all that? She wasn't trying to be no mom or nothing, but she was like, baby, you need to go put that shirt back on, because when I tell y'all it showed too much, it showed too much. Like, if that's your best friend, you're gonna look out for your best friends. We was looking out for that girl, like, dead. Like, we was dead looking out for her. We weren't even trying to control what she was doing, none of that. We was trying to look out for her. So we was like, baby, you need to go put that shirt on. And then she just kept lying. She didn't go put the shirt on. So we was like, okay, we left it alone, because we're not gonna argue with you about no shirt and what you need to do. If you want people to see your body, okay, we tried to tell you not to, but you wanted to do that anyway, so okay. So we left the situation alone, and we was mad at her. I'm not even finna lie, we was. She was just a liar. And then she was talking about me and Sayana too. She was talking about me and Sayana to these two other girls. I ain't finna say no names like I said, but it was these two other girls who was coming back to us and telling us what she was saying. So it was like, we're supposed to be your best friends, but just talking about us behind our back. That's very much weird. We didn't even bring it up to her. We didn't even talk to her about it. We just cut her off. But later on down the line, we did become cool with her as well. She started lying again. So we were just like, we're not finna keep doing this with you. So we cut her off. And then it was just me, the other girl that I said we cut off before, but we came cool with her. We came back cool with her. It was me, her, and Sayana again. It was just us three. And then we didn't hang out with the other girl. We didn't hang out with her no more, because she was too much of a liar. But then we started seeing weird stuff with her too. Like, they both were just on mad weird stuff, and it was crazy, because it was like, you're supposed to be our friend. First of all, she was talking about us with this other girl. I'm not going to say her name, but she was talking about it, me and Sayana. Like, they both was talking about us behind our back, and it's crazy. You're supposed to be your best friend. Why are you talking about us? Crazy. But anyway, let me tell y'all, so we stopped, like, we just dead stopped talking. Like, after that, we heard that she was talking about us. We cut her off just how we did the other girl, because you talking about us too, so okay, you can get on too. So then she started talking about us with boys and girls. Like, she was just going off on our name. And I guess it was this one boy that I don't know if she liked this boy or if she didn't, but she was talking about us with him. So I'm just like, okay, you're just mad. Like, you're just weird. We left the situation alone. We didn't even talk to her. We didn't say nothing about it. We just left it all the way along, because we know if we would have talked to her or tried to came to her about it, she was going to lie. So it was no point of us even saying anything to her. So we left it alone, right? One day, we're in science class, and this girl, like, she dead was talk, like, she was talk, like, me and Sayana, we're on the other side of the classroom. We're minding our business. And plus, the teacher, I think the teacher wasn't even gone. The teacher, she was in a building, right? But she wasn't in a classroom. So no teacher was in the classroom. It was just all students in there. So she on the other side of the classroom with the boy that I was just telling y'all about, talking about us. We know she was just talking about us. Just dead talking about us. So me and Sayana, we get up and we walk to that side of the room. She get up and she moved to the door. Okay. Like, okay, you're weird. Because if you talking about us and we, like, walking and you, like, what are you? Very much confused. Like, you get up walking. We get up walking trying to see what you're talking about. Like, trying to see what the move is. But you get up and you walk to the door. Okay, so when we get up and get over there, he gonna say something to us talking about, oh, y'all weird. Y'all this, that. But you don't even know the whole story. She telling you what she want to tell you. Don't ever try to press me by no girl that I cut off because of stuff she was doing, baby. Don't ever try to do that. He talking about y'all weird. He said that to me and Simon. He was like, y'all bad friends or something like that. And I'm like, I'm wondering, like, what this girl tell this boy? Like, she was dead. I know she was dead lying, because there ain't no way he talking to us like this. So then Sayana cuts him out, was like, boy, you don't even know the whole, like, she was going in on him. So then we left him alone because he ain't had nothing else to say after that. So then we went back to our seat because she was just standing next to the door. So I'm like, if she wanted to pop, she could have popped. So I remember she said something, I forgot, but it was something being bald-headed. She was talking to Sayana. She was like, some bald-headed, right? So then that's when Sayana got up and she walked over to her and she was like, she was going in, right? So me being me, I couldn't get over there at that second because it was a chair and a desk in front of me. Yeah, I threw that chair and I jumped over the desk and I got to the door and I'm like, what you trying to do? Tell me. It was like three people got me, and like somebody went and grabbed Sayana too, but 3 people grabbed me. It was like, Destiny, calm down. I'm like, no, bro, Shorty, like, she for real sitting up here popping her stuff when we was just finna come to you and ask you what's going on. You're popping your stuff. I'm like very much confused, like so confused, like, why are you doing all this? So she at the door just continue barking. Just barking. So then I guess we made too much noise, and the teacher that was next to that was next door to us, she came over there and she got some students from that classroom and moved them to her class. So, and she was one of the students. The girl that was popped by the door, yeah, she was one of the students that went to her class. It was too much. And I don't even know, but somehow Sayana got out the classroom. I don't even know how. Somehow she got out of the classroom. She walked somewhere. She came back. So then I'm trying to calm Sayana down. Sayana trying to calm me down. We just calm, we cool. So then we see her coming back in the classroom because when the teacher came back, she sent the kids back. The other teacher that was next door to us that took some of the kids, she sent the kids back once the teacher got back. So then she was like, what's going on? And then she was like, why I hear that y'all fighting? And I was like, it wasn't no fight, it was an argument, but we almost did fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, because baby, you're not gonna sit here and talk crazy to my best friend. I'm gonna sit here and watch, baby. No, I jumped the chair to get, I jumped the desk to get to you. Fast forward, yeah, this is too much. But anyway, fast forward, we're in dance class, right? We was learning some type of routine or whatever, and I was like, everybody, like, getting, like, y'all little formations, whatever, so we can go over the routine, because the dance teacher, she wasn't there. We had a sub that day, so then we was like, okay, we're gonna go over the routine or whatever. She's sitting in the corner talking about, you can, and I'm like, girl, you sitting up here, I'm not even stunting you, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to everybody else around me. Why are you talking to me? So then that's when she walks out the classroom. She goes to the locker room. Mind you, Sayana book bag is like on, it was like a sink thing, but it was a long board, and then it was a sink on on the side. So then Sayana book bag is on the long board thing, and she threw Sayana book bag. So then one of the girls came back and was like, she just threw your book bag. So then Sayana go to the door, and I'm like, everybody there over here clouding the door. Me and Sayana like, let us out, bro. Like, let us out, cause no, you're weird. You want to go in there and touch property? You want to go in there and touch property? Somebody else's property. We didn't even say nothing to you this whole time. Like, she was just sitting over there with an attitude and gonna go in the locker room and touch Sayana stuff. So we like, let us out. Like, everybody holding the door, blocking the door. We like, let us out, bro. And ain't nobody let us out until she left the locker room. So I'm like, wow, okay. Shawty really not on nothing. She only gonna do stuff. She was only gonna do stuff if somebody was there to stop me and Sayana, and that's it. But anyway, so then after that, me and Sayana dead got close. Like, we started talking every day on the phone. We was texting, seeing each other TikToks. We would just did everything together. I would go over her house all the time. Like, we did, like, got so close. I feel like them situations, like the people that we cut off and stopped talking to, them situations just made us 10 times better, bro. Like, and I ain't even gonna cap, because of that one girl, I thank her, because if it wasn't for her, I would have never met Sayana. She the one who introduced me to her friend group. So I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, you did all this for no reason, but thank you very much, because if it wasn't for you, I would have never met my best friend. That's how I met Sayana, and that's how we just got mad close. Like, after them situations, we just got mad close. But yeah, that's how I met her. I'm so glad I met her. Really am, like for real. I'm so glad I met that little girl. That's the story time on how we like cut people off, and also that story time how I met my best friend. Love you guys. I'm so glad I did this video, because y'all did not think I was gonna get up and do no video. I was in my bed all day. I did not want to get up for nothing. My hair was in my bonnet all day. I didn't do my edges, no nothing. Like, I was not ready to get up and do no video. My lips was ashy and all. Like, it was not giving. Like, it was not giving to do no video today. But you know what? I got up, put some lotion on my face, made sure, got my little edges right and all, and did this video for y'all, because I had to get a video out for y'all because of how y'all did on my last video. I'm so thankful for y'all. Anybody who shouted out my page, I appreciate you for real. Like, I really do, because now I got 70-some subscribers, finna be at 80. Like, really do appreciate y'all. But anyway, it's time for me to go, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. Bye, y'all.